guys. Thought I'd do a bit of cheeky bit of landscape photography this morning on the way into work. To be honest with you, looking at the sky, it's a bit too clear. It's not quite what I hoped it would be. It's flipping cold as well. But yeah, it should be nice still. I've looked to check the tide times and it says low tide now at sunrise, but fingers crossed we'll be able to. There'll be some still some sea left when we get down there. We're just sleeping on the floor. It's 0 degrees. I'm down Mumbles Pier, South Wales, and yeah, it's flipping freezing. So I'm going to get down there and get set up. We've got about 40 minutes before sunrise, so it should be good. See you in a minute. Just having a wander around looking for a foreground, because obviously the sunrise sky is going to be in my background. I know that I'm going to be having the silhouette of the lighthouse there in the middle of the shot. There's quite a fair few people walking around. It's quite nuts actually. It's fishermen, I think they are. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just looking for, rambling on there, sorry. Looking for some rocks. There are lots of lines pointing off that way into the ocean. Nothing unfortunately pointing the way to where the sunrise is going to be, but I mean, as long as I can use the leading line of the edge of the water going up to the lighthouse. Okay, I'm gonna have a quick wander around, put this down. We've probably got about 15 minutes before sunrise, so I need to get the tripod and more importantly the coffee mug out and enjoy some of this sunrise. Just nice to sit and just take it in, as opposed to just worrying about photographs all the time. It's the benefit of getting here about half an hour, 45 minutes early, I guess. Wow, beautiful. See you in a minute. I didn't get the coffee. Hang on a minute. Priorities. Got the camera set up, got a nice shot. The sun, I haven't checked the time, it's probably about 5 minutes before sunrise. And all I'm doing, it's quite a very bog standard safety shot, I suppose. I'm just, camera's on the tripod, let's put the coffee mug down there. So, the camera's on the tripod, just on using this foreground here, these waves. I actually meant to get the cable release when I went over to the bag as well, so I'm going to get a 2-second shutter on the water over these rocks here. Filters on the front. I've got an ND4. Is it? Oh no, yeah, an ND4 and an ND8 grad. The ND4 just to slow the water down a little bit. Don't want to slow it down too much. And the ND8 because there's quite a heck of a lot of contrast. I'm going to fall over here while I'm trying to talk to you. Heck of a lot of contrast between the dark foreground here and the bright sky. So that you'll see as I move. I'll show you. And I'll slide that down. You see, it's got a bit pink actually. It's because I've got 2 filters. Format high-tech filters are pretty good, but you know, I don't avoid stacking filters if I can. So yeah, okay. Well, let's take a quick snap like that. And that's f14 ISO 200, 2.5 seconds. Yeah. Okay, so I just took a shot with the cable release and realised I hadn't taken the 2-second timer off, so I cable release and then 2-second timer, so I missed the shot anyway, but oh well. I'm sure there'll be another wave in a minute. Oh, what a gorgeous morning. It was absolutely freezing when I got out of the car. It just feels really, really nice now. I know I've been falling all over rocks to get here, but which has probably warmed me up. But I was expecting to be freezing. I've got my thermal trousers on and everything. 2 jackets, woolly hat, gloves. It's not even cold. Oh, that's absolutely gorgeous. I wasn't expecting such a pretty sunrise. Oh man, it's hard to concentrate on the camera. I just want to sit here and watch that. So yeah, I've moved the tripod closer to the foreground interest I was using, and I've sped the shutter up a little bit. I've gone from 2.5 seconds. I'm down to 1 second now because I wasn't getting. I've pretty much turned the polarizer off as well because I wasn't getting. I think the polarizer was cutting through the water a bit too much, and I wasn't getting the motion looking, the streaks in the water. There isn't enough for that anyway, really. But yeah, so I've gone to it. ISO 200, f16, 1 second exposure this time, and that is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I feel like I've shot the heck out of that location, so I'm going to go for a wander, perhaps around the other side of the bay where we started off. You know what, that's a lovely foreground there. Then we see the light there is incredible. All right, drop tripod, change the plan. Let's grab a shot here quickly. Saw this green moss and algae glowing in the foreground. So I found a little rock pool closer to the lighthouse, and the sun is so strong. So I am bracketing 3 stops just to get some. And we're going to need as much dynamic range as possible. Yeah, and just literally starting. We're starting. Just getting the lighthouse, all these pools, the camera's quite low down, and going right around, probably not as far as there, probably about as far as there. So 3 or 4 panoramic vertical images. Today's a good day. All right, I found another pano, I'm chuffed. The light is absolutely, although there's like no clouds in the sky, because the light's so intense, it's picking up all the colours and all the textures and the rocks and the sand, and oh, it's absolutely beautiful. So just found another composition. I'm going to grab this quick, and oh wow, love this. I'll show you now. Okay, so whilst the light is low, I'm getting really harsh contrasts in the foreground, which is absolutely amazing. The colours in the rocks here, and the way they're so textured and jagged and immaculate. I mean, even the sand, the way the light's hitting the sand, the texture there, the contrast, it's just, it all adds up to such an amazing, well, panoramic image. The whole image will have lots of detail in it, because it's absolutely, I love it. Oh, this is a magical morning. So glad it came out. I love sunrise photography. Love sunrise photography. Well, I was heading back to the car, but I've just found this amazing sort of leading line and texture going off into the sun. You can just see the top of the lighthouse there, and maybe I need to lift the tripod up a little bit. As you can see, the tripod is miles off, not square as well, so just making sure that this top of the tripod is level quickly. Thought I'd packed everything away. It's supposed to be in work. There. Okay, make sure that's solid in the sand, and I'm just gonna take another quick shot. For the light here, the foreground is picking up absolutely incredible. That was really difficult to actually walk away from. The light was so nice. Do you know what, I'm mad hot. Can't keep that on anymore, it's too hot. Well, I really want to say a huge thank you to everybody that supported the channel so far. I've only been doing the vlogs a couple of weeks, and the comments are really nice. Thank you very much. If you haven't done already, please hit the subscribe button, that'd be amazing. And hit the like button. Drop a comment. I love hearing what people say about the videos, and if you've got any way I can improve the vlogs at all, that'd be awesome as well. I'm all ears. Look forward to seeing you again in the next video. So hit the subscribe button, and see you again.